We rode along with the Vittoria neutral service crew during stage 20 of this year's Giro d'Italia, and suffice to say, there's no better way to see the action of a race than to be right in the middle of it. Now, Vittoria actually fielded 3 cars and a moto on that day, and our vehicle was tasked with following directly behind the main peloton, so unfortunately, we didn't see firsthand what happened at the front of the race, but we always knew what was going on courtesy of their race radio. That being said, it was still really interesting to see the race from this perspective, especially since it's a view that normally doesn't get paid much attention from TV cameras. So no, we didn't see any blistering attacks off the front, but we did have a front row seat for other aspects of how a race actually occurs, from stuff like domestics collecting food and water for the rest of the team, wheel and bike changes, how a feed zone is set up, and even less cheerful events like riders trying to just finish the day. Now, needless to say, there was also a lot of spirited driving as we did our best to navigate narrow roads filled with other cars, motos, and of course riders, constantly doing our best to avoid a collision and keep up with riders on twisty descents. Now, we regularly broke speed limits by almost 2-fold, and it's safe to say that there was a little less rubber on our tires by the end of the day. On the flip side, though, it was also incredibly slow going on the slopes on the Motorola. Even at just 8 kilometers per hour or so, we were still regularly passing riders who were clearly having a rough time. It was a long day in the car for sure, and we didn't stop once from the time we got in at the stage start to when we finished atop the Stelvio, but it was also undoubtedly worth it too.